Introduction. The quiet warning. There is a specific, sinking feeling that many men experience, but few know how to name. It isn't a loud explosion or a sudden discovery. It's a quiet whisper from your intuition. You're sitting next to her, maybe in the car or on the couch, and everything looks normal. She's on her phone. Her face is calm, but the energy has shifted. Society often tells men that trusting this gut feeling is a sign of insecurity or paranoia. However, in psychology, your intuition is your early warning system. Before physical betrayal ever happens, emotional withdrawal occurs first. People don't just flip a switch and leave. They slowly redirect their emotional budget toward someone else. This script explores the 5 linguistic shields used to mask that redirection, allowing you to move from confusion to clarity.
2.
Deep dive. The 5 linguistic shields.
1.
The shield of busy. The concept, selective availability. In the beginning of a relationship, busy doesn't exist. People move mountains to find 5 minutes for a phone call. However, when a woman is emotionally investing elsewhere, her time becomes expensive. The deep shift, busy, is the most socially acceptable excuse. It is the perfect buffer because you, as a supportive partner, don't want to be needy. The psychological pattern, emotional attention, is a finite budget. If she is spending her emotional currency on a new connection, she must deduct it from yours. When busy becomes a constant state rather than a temporary hurdle, it is rarely about work or life. It is about a lack of desire to prioritize the connection.
2.
The shield of friend. The concept, the gateway connection. Betrayal rarely introduces itself as a villain. It introduces itself as a friend, from work or a guy she's known forever. The deep shift, emotional intimacy, is the foundation of romance. Every emotional affair starts with safe conversations, shared jokes, venting about life, or feeling understood in a way they aren't at home. The psychological pattern, if she is sharing her most intimate thoughts, wins, and frustrations with this friend before she shares them with you, the emotional hierarchy has already flipped. The word friend is used to make you feel like the crazy one for questioning a bond that is actually depleting your relationship. 3. The shield of space. The concept, the transition zone. In a healthy relationship, space is for recharging so you can come back together stronger. In a dying relationship, space is a transition area used to test life without you. The deep shift. When closeness is intact, a request for space is followed by reassurance, e.g., I'm stressed, but I love you. When emotional loyalty has shifted, space is cold, undefined, and lacks reassurance. The psychological pattern, she is experiencing internal conflict, the tension between her current commitment and a new attraction. Space allows her to explore the new feelings without the immediate guilt of breaking up. It places you on pause while she pursues play elsewhere. The shield of stress. The concept, emotional displacement. Life is objectively stressful, but how we handle it reveals our bond. In a secure relationship, your partner is your safe harbor, the person you run to when things get heavy. The deep shift. When emotional investment is redirected, you stop being the relief and start being the responsibility. The psychological pattern. Responsibilities feel heavy. If she is getting her relief and excitement from a new connection, coming home to you feels like a chore. She uses stress as an unarguable excuse for her distance. You can't debate stress, so you back off, and the gap she's created grows wider without resistance. The shield of change. The concept, the death of the shared identity. This is the final and most profound shift. When she says, I've changed or I'm different now, she isn't talking about a new hobby. She is talking about her identity. The deep shift. You don't just fall in love with a person. You fall in love with the version of yourself that exists with them. By claiming she has changed, she is effectively killing off the version of her that loved you. The psychological pattern. This word lands softly, but carries the weight of a breakup. It's an admission that the shared emotional world you built no longer exists for her. It's a way to absolve herself of the blame for the distance. After all, people just change.
3.
Conclusion. Choosing self-respect. The goal of understanding these words is not to fuel anger or obsession, but to gain awareness. Awareness is power. When you can see the pattern, you no longer have to live in the limbo of wondering if you're crazy. A relationship cannot be saved by one person trying harder. Effort creates results, but it does not create desire or emotional novelty. If the reciprocity is gone, chasing her only makes the distance grow. Your value is not determined by her choice to walk away. Your value is determined by your choice to stand in your truth. Final thought. The right relationship will never make you feel like you are slowly disappearing. Don't fight for a connection where you are the only one present. Reclaim your energy, ask direct questions, and always choose your self-respect over a dying connection.